lot of people ask this question. If you have more people in the scalar field, does that mean less scalar energy for each person? Now, if a lot of people are in the field, then yes, but there's a caveat, and we'll get into that very shortly. A scalar field is a static field. It's not moving. It's like a soap bubble, really. An early analogy I gave was like a length of rope which has been anchored onto the wall with a wall hook. And you start wobbling the rope up, you shake the rope up and down, and you get the effect of the top picture there. Now, if you move it faster, you'll find that it divides into two parts, and then into three parts. If you go twice as fast, you get the double, and funny enough, when you go 3 times as fast, you get the third one down there. These are all harmonics, but it shows how energy can exist in a static wave. It also gives an analogy of how the hook of the wall can be energetically connected to your hand, just as a scalar field connects molecules together. Gosh, it looks like we've not actually answered the question properly. So the question was to do with regards to if you have more people in the field. I think this is answered later on, actually. I think there's an error in this PowerPoint. If it's not answered, I'll finish it off later on. But I think it's answered by a Q&A at the end. Now, the scalar field goes in all directions. The receiver will absorb this energy in a similar way to the ionized gas in a plasma ball. And hands up who hasn't played with a plasma ball. Okay, I don't see any hands. So we're all familiar with a plasma ball. When you touch a plasma ball, you get this gas streamer going to your finger or your hand. The streamer is almost exactly like the scalar field, which finds its target and almost locks on. The energy becomes focused. So does that mean there's loss of efficiency in the scalar field when it's shared by someone else? Well, the answer is no, but it's not as simple as that. And this is actually answering the other question as well. The scalar field is kind of like your AC wall outlet, like power. You can plug in your laptop and you won't be taking the maximum power from the wall outlet. You can add it to the same wall outlet using a power strip, a TV, game console, phone charger, and you still won't be drawing the maximum power from the wall outlet, or hopefully not. You won't blow any fuses until you reach the maximum power capacity of the circuit. And the scalar field is similar to this. It just puts out a certain amount of energy. You won't draw the entire energy of the scalar field if you are standing there. So if more people inside are within the scalar field, you won't be robbing some scalar energy from the other person. Each person is drawing from the scalar field the same amount. So there won't be any reduction in the amount of scalar energy that each of those people are taking. The body of each person only absorbs the scalar energy amount that it needs. We haven't seen the scalar energy for each person go down simply because more people are sharing the scalar field. And no one really knows what the limits are. Some people have had hundreds of people in dedicated scalar rooms, and they haven't experienced a reduction in the field. I think in practicality, there may be a small reduction. but we haven't measured much at all. So it doesn't become reduced, or at least not much reduced very much, because there may be too many people in the scalar fields. There's no need to worry about that. Each person's destroying what they need.